Hi, Keith here from Academy of Bass, and thanks for joining me. Today we're going to learn how to play in different time signatures and help you get more comfortable playing in odd meters. Hi. Whilst the majority of the music that we play and listen to is in 4, which means it's got a pulse of 4 beats in every bar, there's a lot of music out there in odd meters. Meter is just another term for the number of beats in the bar. Now when I say odd, I don't mean strange or peculiar, I simply mean that it's got a time signature that you can't divide by 2 or 4, such as 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. There are other descriptions out there involving terms like simple and compound beats, but for now, this is by far the easiest way of understanding it. Playing in odd meters does require work, but it's a lot easier than you think. By the way, if this is a subject that you really enjoy, let me know in the comments below, please. I'm now going to play 3 really well-known bass lines for you in different time signatures. So, did you recognise them? And more importantly, did you figure out the time signatures? The first one is Mission Impossible, and it's in 5. I'll play it and count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second one was a really iconic jazz standard by Dave Brubeck. It's called Take 5. The clue's in the title. It's in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one is one of the most well-known songs of all time. It's Money by Pink Floyd. But this one's in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now all of these songs have something in common. They've all got a repeating line or pattern, and that's called an ostinato. It's quite common for pieces of music in odd meters to have a repeating pattern, and it's usually played by the bass. Probably because the bass is the most important instrument in the band, and its role is to underpin the harmony. But in particular, with music in different time signatures, it's really important that we're led into each new bar, and that's the key role of the bass. There's one more thing that's common to songs in odd meters, and that is that they're usually based on a static chord, which means they don't always follow a harmonic chord progression. That's not always true, and Take 5 is a good example of that because it does follow a harmonic chord progression. But in the main, they're based on either one or a few chords, and they don't move around much. So let's make a start playing some bass lines. I've chosen to start in 5 rather than 7 because it's much easier for us. So here goes. So we've got our time signature, our meter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take those 5 beats and subdivide them. So we've now got a group of 3 and a group of 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, 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 bam, ba boom, 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 bam, ba boom, 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 which is Mission Impossible and Take 5. But the most important thing we've done by making that subdivision is we've created a pulse. We've created a pulse of 2. So let's turn it into a bass line. So like all good bass lines, the most important thing to play is the root note. Now I'm going to play over a G chord. In fact, it's a G minor chord, so I'm going to use a G root note, and quite simply going to play a root note on beat 1. And then on the second part of the bar, which happens to be boom down to down beat 4, I'm going to play an answering note, which is going to be an octave. Let's hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change the octave and use a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play that along with the track so you can hear what it sounds like in context. Here's the fifth. Back to the octave. Fifth. Octave. Fifth. Now what we're going to do is step it up a little bit. So I quite like the idea that we're using the fifth and the octave, but I think we need a little bit more movement at the back end of the bar. So instead of just playing on beat 4, we're going to play on beat 4 and 5. I'll put the track on again just so that you can hear it. Here's the fifth. Going to use both. Fifth octave. So now we're starting to get some great movement, and I really like the sound of that. But can we do more? Well, yes, we can. So let's add some harmonic interest. We're playing over a G minor chord. We're already using the root, the fifth, and the octave, which is the root. So let's introduce the notes in the chord. Let's introduce the root, the flattened third, and the fifth. Here we go. Here we go. And one last time. So I think that's starting to sound really good, but can we step it up another gear? Well, we can. So at the moment we're just playing on beats 4 and 5. So let's introduce a little bit of rhythm. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and... If we go back to our original line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. If we play that rhythm on one note, 2, 3, 2, down. It's nice, but it needs to be more than nice. So I'm going to introduce a new harmonic tool. We've used the notes in the chord, so now we're going to use a scale that fits perfectly over the minor chord, and that is the minor pentatonic scale. And quite simply, I'm going to take some notes out of the minor pentatonic scale and see what it sounds like. Here goes. Last time. So all I've done there is take 4 of the 5 notes out of the minor pentatonic scale. I'm just playing, and we can play those same notes backwards. Let's hear what that sounds like. Here we go. Last time. So far, all the action's happening at the back end of the bar on beats 4 and 5, and it's sounding great. But now I'm going to turn my attention to the front end of the bar and see if we can do something with the rhythm to make it even more interesting and to make a stronger line. So the first thing that I'm going to do is play this. So that's 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5. Let's hear what that sounds like in context. It's good, but I'm going to improve that even more, and I'm going to add this. So now we've got 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, which is a little bit busier, more rhythmic and even stronger. That's starting to sound really good now, and there's one more improvement I'm going to make. I'm going to play this. But I'm going to play it like this. So now we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. It's really starting to happen. Final listen to that in context now. Now we've got a really happening bass line. We've got some strong rhythm at the front end of the bar, and we've got some great harmonic interest at the back end of the bar. I'm going to have a final playthrough of the track and see if I can combine a little bit of everything freely. So in summary, we've taken our bar 5, we've subdivided that into 3 and 2, and to start the bar we're just playing a really simple root note on beat 1, and we've turned our attention to beats 4 and 5, where we've been using the 5th, the octave, we've introduced the notes of the chord, the root, flattened 3rd and 5th, and then we introduced some rhythm on beats 4 and 5 and we started using the minor pentatonic scale. So we've got a lot of harmonic interest going on at the back end of the bar. Then we turned to the front end of the bar and we decided instead of playing a lonely root note, we would introduce some rhythm. So now we've got a really potent mix of some great rhythm and some harmonic interest. We've created a really good usable variety of ostinato lines, and they're really doing a good job. I hope you like it. So whilst music in odd meters doesn't usually follow a harmonic chord progression, I thought it would be fun to see what it would sound like if we superimposed everything that we've played on a chord progression. So I've got a really simple chord progression. It's B minor to D major to G major to A major. It's in the key of B minor. I'm going to put a track on and I'm going to talk you through it, and then I'm going to play all of the ideas that we've been working on. B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth an octave. Arpeggios. And again. A variation. Pentatonic lines. More rhythm. I hope you managed to pick out all the lines that we learned. Don't forget, there's so much more you can do, but this will give you an absolutely cracking start. I've posted a link below to a workbook for the lesson, and there's also a link to a bunch of backing tracks that you can use. I'm currently releasing a new video every week, so please keep an eye out for them. Feel free to subscribe or hit the bell notification, that way you won't miss out on anything. Thanks for joining me. I really look forward to seeing you next time, and in the meantime, happy practicing. This is just a bit of fun. It's me playing along to the track, and I'm not thinking, I'm not counting, I'm just concentrating on the ostinato line and trying to play as many of the ideas as possible that we've learned. I may take some liberties and go off track. I hope you can pick the lines out, and I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.